Hey guys, so Veda. I failed it pretty early this year, but I figured to get back on the train to kind of get me from not feeling like I'm behind, I'm just gonna do a little recap of my days Veda for vlogging everyday April for days 4 through 7. Caught up, so you can know what I did those days, which prevented me from doing my vlogging, which basically is work. So Monday was work, and I actually did film this, and I just never uploaded it. So I'm gonna definitely make sure I redo that for another video, because I talked about retail and a story about a angry customer, which makes me hate retail. I really don't hate retail. I just strongly dislike when I get mean customers. But however, I mean, at my store, like, I honestly work with, like, the best people. And I do have a lot of nice customers, so I don't hate my job. There's this one customer that always irritates me whenever I see him, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go to the back, I'm gonna go to the bathroom, I'm gonna go on my break, kind of thing, which I will tell you the story about him in another video, probably in the next few days. So Monday, yeah, retail. Tuesday, retail. Wednesday, what did I do Wednesday? Nope, worked my other job, which is caregiving. Thursday, caregiving again. And actually, I did a little bit of a room rearrangement. I felt like it would be nice to kind of start to rearrange everything and make it a little more roomy. And I got my Halo statue right here, the really big one. And then kind of just, fun fact, that shelf, this little top 1, 2, 3, is supposed to be that kind of shelf. But I tried moving it, and it literally broke on me today. So that is now turned into a shelf to help hold some of my amiibo, and I actually have quite a few amiibo on my table there. I still need to unbox it out, but I actually still have my Mega Man Legacy Collection for 3DS still in the box. I still have my Twilight Princess HD still in the box. All the amiibo that came out a few weeks ago still in the box, because I don't want to open it until I film it, and I know whenever I do upload that and open that and upload it, and people are going to be like, you're doing this too late again, and you're not making videos, and I'm just like, I really need to make this video I'm doing about Patreon, where I'm going to make a main Patreon video, and then I'm going to also be making a vlog to honestly just talk a little more in depth. Like, I'm pretty positive I'm going to be talking a lot about, in depth about Patreon and how that's going to work and when I'm going to get that up and running. Because I'm not going to officially run it and start it up until I actually am showing you guys that I'm consistent with my videos again. So I don't feel like I should do it now. And really now is the time that I should in terms of getting back on videos. But again, I'm not going to post my Patreon official video and officially start it and launch it until I am comfortably showing you guys regular content on a regular basis. Because it would make more sense. But essentially the whole thing is I'm stuck in a rut of not having enough time to do videos because I'm working all the time, because that's what makes me money. Can't make money on YouTube to fulfill like my bills and rents and stuff like that unless I make more videos, which I don't have the time to do because I'm working to pay for everything here. And my games and stuff, because I pay for everything myself. So again, I'm stuck in that circle, which is why it honestly is very difficult. I think a lot more difficult than people believe it is for me to make content, because 3 different kind of jobs, basically, that I work, to try and just get by and have my gaming stuff. Because when I thought I had a plan when I moved out, and you know what? Life happens. So, when I do post Patreon, it is going to be to help pay for these things. So I work less at my other jobs, so more time is going into content for you guys. Because I'm starting to get into my Patreon thing. I'm going to talk about it anyway. So, well, I talked about, yeah, everything I did for Veda, so for days 4 through 7. It's a little unconventional for me to do Veda this way, but it'll get me back on track to doing it. However, so, Patreon thing. I really kind of get annoyed when people automatically assume anything like Kickstarter and Patreon and like GoFundMe is automatic e-begging, which is not always the case. There are plenty of other content creators and other people creating stuff for cosplay and YouTube and like art in general, where they are, you know, you are paying for content from them and they are producing it. So what I don't get is a lot of people get upset about it, which I understand that they're upset, but I don't get why they get so upset to the point where they have to like harass someone or kind of like nitpick at them, because it's like they're not forced to give anything. If you don't want to give something to a content creator, then you don't have to. Problem solved. It's amazing. Yeah. And the reason that you're not allowed to do Patreon only giveaways and raffles or add a chance anything on there on Patreon is because that is a form of gambling, and gambling laws vary from state to state. So how Patreon is able to stay in accordance with gambling laws, they say you are not allowed to do Patreon only giveaways. You are allowed to do something where you will host giveaways on something else, and everybody would be allowed to, not just patrons, but everybody. So it's not like they're paying to win as a form of gambling or lottery. So, and there's like probably people who are under the age of 18 who donate to people on Patreon and pledge to them. So that's, you know, technically you're, and in a lot of places, I know at least in Michigan, you're not allowed to gamble or buy lottery under, or go to a casino, anything like that, if you're under the age of 18. That's a little insight into that, and I will explain that again when I do my official big Patreon video. So yeah, basically this whole week I've been working. So that's why videos haven't been up. However, weekend's coming up. I have Star Wars stuff for I'll be working on this weekend. My Rey cosplay, my material for her is right there. And I actually posted, I'm going to be posting by this time, it should be up. I found a coat rack at the Salvation Army. So I'm going to be using that and turning that into her staff. I just literally had to screw off the pegs and like the legs. They came off really easily. So I'm just going to be using some Mod Podge to fill in the holes. And I'm going to be recoating it a different color so it looks, I think it's supposed to be more like a lot darker than what it is. So I'm going to be working on that this weekend and posting some progress pics. And yeah, so this is me trying to get caught up on Veda. Even if I technically failed, I'm still going to try to upload videos for Veda. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, love you guys for supporting me and being patient with me when I'm really bad with getting videos up because of work. But yeah, I'll see you guys for my next video. Bye!